Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I'm calling this part 2 of installing the CV axle. Okay. Sorry guys, my phone filled up, so I had to do this as a 2-part series. So on my previous video, we left off where we put the CV axle onto the transmission on the transmission side. So now we are left with doing the side with the wheel hub. Okay, so it's this one, the CV axle goes on the wheel hub on the splines. Okay, so make sure that this is ABS, it has ABS. Make sure your ABS ring is good, is in good shape, and is clean. Yeah, this is what the ABS sensor picks up. It signals from. Okay, so it's important for it to be clean and still, make sure that the teeth on it are in good working condition. Okay, so guys, I'll sit you down for now. Sit you back here so I can have space to work. Okay guys, just bear with me. I'm still new to this. I don't know how long I'll say that, but again, I'm still trying to do the best I can so I can bring you good content. Okay. So once this antithesis gets onto you, it gets onto everything. Yeah, so try to stay out of its way, pretty much. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll release my, let me see if you guys can see. I had put the wheel hub from the brake caliper. I had put a budgie cord so I can move this out of the way to be able to install that onto the transmission. So all I'm doing is releasing it like that, so you have room. This type of suspension gives you room to move back and forth. Okay, you don't have to dismount everything. You don't have to dismount the top wheel hub or your brake calipers and all that. No, you just have to remove the bottom ball joint mounting point. Mounts onto that, push this down or this one up, whichever is easy for you, and this one will move out of the way. Okay, see, it gives you room. Okay, at this point what I'll do is turn it out of the way, move the CV axle into position, make sure it goes in to the springs. Okay, it's not hard to do. It's in the springs, not all the way, but it's seated in far enough to where I have a chance to move the lower control arm down a little bit. Let me show you guys. I don't know why I'm explaining, and I can show you. That's the whole purpose of the videos, right? So this is the ball joint, the control arm. Okay, so I'm gonna move this control arm down, and this one should hook onto the mounting area on the control arm. Okay, it's easier said than done. Okay, it's like so. See, there we are. Okay, and we are in. Okay, it's a 17 millimeter. We call them king nuts. Okay. Because what this one enables us to do is to use a counter pin in between to prevent this one from backing out. I'll show you once I mount it on. Okay. Okay, let me get my torque wrench. Oh guys, the reason I don't say the torque values when I'm doing jobs is because different repair manuals give you different torque specs. I don't want to mislead anyone. Just do your research. If you want me to say the torque specs, just comment on the comment below. I'll be happy to do, but depending on the manual I use. Okay, so anyway, I have my torque wrench. Okay, it beeps and vibrates, lets me know that you have attained the required torque spec. Okay, like that. Okay, once you have done that, you just have to locate the little hole that the counter pin goes through by moving the king nut slowly by tightening it. Don't untighten it to acquire that hole, just tighten it. Okay, we're gonna tighten it a little bit at a time, so we haven't, the hole is not on, it's not aligning. Tighten it again. Not yet. Keep going. Just a little bit more. All right. So your counter pin, it's fairly new. I just installed these ball joint and the control arm almost a month ago. So these are all new. Okay. So there's a hole that you're supposed to align with on there. I usually go from the side here. Should go through, hold on. It still has a little more to go. Civic can. Just a little more. I'm tightening it. I'm tightening it to attain my objective. There we have. The counter pin comes through. See, my counter pin is through, right? You guys can see counter pin is through. I bend it. There's so many debates on which way to bend it. It doesn't matter really. All you're trying to do is prevent that king this king bolt from backing out. Okay, and that's it for the lower ball joint. So you can back to the front side. Okay, you push through the, just pushing it back and forth to spread out that anti-seize. Okay, so we have our bolt. Our bolt right here. Okay, this is a very high torque bolt. It has a very high torque. On the manual I'm using, it's very high torque. So what I do with that, since it's already mounted, what I'll do is I will reinstall the wheel, jack the car down, use the torque wrench, a higher, if you have a 250 foot-pound torque wrench, that's what you're gonna use to torque this one. I'll put the wheel on, remove the center cap, and torque this one when the car is on the ground. That way it's gonna hold the wheel for you. Okay, I've seen some people like to put the screwdriver. They get a screwdriver and they put it between the, let me show you guys, they'll put it in between the, you see this fan pretty much is perforations on the rotor. They use that, they'll put a screwdriver like so in between, and you'll go, let's see if I can get it through here. There we go, like so, and it'll still hold it for you, but I'll find it easier to put the wheel back on and put the wheel back on. Whether you are removing or putting it back on, put the wheel on, put the car on the ground and torque it to spec. That's the easiest way I've found. I think that's I believe it's a 30. So it's a 32 millimeter. Okay, that's what you use it and you torque it. Okay, again, you don't have to remove the hub all the way out to remove, you know, the brake caliper and all that. All you need to do is remove the raw ball joint, and this will move out of the way, and you're able to remove or reinstall the CV axle. It's as easy as that. Well, I always say if I can do it, anybody else can do it, you know. The torques are really high, but you can use cheater bars and all that. And that's it for now. Again, if you have any questions, comments, encouragements, anything I could have done different, or if I did a good job too, hey, just say, hey, we appreciate it. I would appreciate if you give me your feedback. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. As we grow, let us grow together, let's run together. Again, I claim I don't know everything, but the little I know and what I can do, I'll just bring it on to the videos, and we can learn together. Until next time, thank you guys, keep watching.